We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the rec, live in the rec, live in the rec, live in the rec. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Rawtech is in the building. I'm not upstairs. I'm right here, Grizzly. You can't come over here, okay? Grizzly thought I was in the room, upstairs in my room, but I'm down here. What is up, guys? What is up, guys? What is up, guys? Yeah. I'm doing a late live stream because take these hoodies off. Ah, I am beat, guys. I am so freaking drained. I was like, yeah, I got off today. Yay, yay. You're right. Got him. I had to go in, you know? So it is what it is. So now I'm even more tired than I was yesterday. I was falling asleep while I was cooking. That's funny as hell. I was falling asleep on the chair. I was over here watching YouTube videos to try to stay up. But the live stream says it all, guys. Real raw talk, mobile tech, mobile life exclamation point. I'm glad you guys are liking the video that I made in the cricket store. Somebody in the comment section said why you don't make videos like this at the Metro stores. Metro stores are more strict. They're owned by different people, and dumb people don't like it when you record. So that being said, unless I'm cool with the person, like let's say if I go to the Metro store, enough that I build a relationship with the employee, then I can record in there. Other than that, I can't record in there. So I gotta respect that's a privately owned building, privately owned business. You gotta respect. You can't record in places because that's where people got it misconstrued. It has to do with tech because the person bring this up about recording in a Metro store because most people record what on their phones when they're recording stuff. And I need people to understand this. McDonald's, privately owned. Walmart, privately owned. Macy's, privately owned. All these places are privately owned. You need to understand just because something is called publicly traded doesn't mean it's publicly owned. There's a difference between stockholders at McDonald's that own shares at McDonald's and McDonald's building. The McDonald's building is owned by a whole different person. So these people that have McDonald's, that's why they called McDonald's franchisees. They're franchises. They're not, you know, uh, publicly traded McDonald's. And that's where I have a lot of arguments at McDonald's because people are like, oh, that no, this is privately owned. You don't know what you're talking about. Just be quiet. So it's the same thing at Walmart because I see a lot of videos on YouTube, and on TikTok and all this, and the employees coming and saying, you're not allowed to record me. I'm gonna call the police." Oh, freedom of the press. And then the person wants to be there and look like a dummy arguing with the police when they could get charged for trespassing and get locked up. Walmart is privately owned. Okay? Walmart is not publicly owned. You cannot go into a Walmart and just start recording everybody like if you were in front of a police station, in front of the your what's that thing called? City Hall. Your city hall? Yeah, taxpayer money. Police station, taxpayer money. USPS, taxpayer money. UPS, not taxpayer money. FedEx, not taxpayer money. So you can't go into these establishments and just start recording because freedom of press. Freedom of press doesn't let you record everything everywhere. And that's where a lot of people make mistakes. Because, like I said, I was going to be respectful this year. You guys know that last year I was very disrespectful towards these people because of their lack of knowledge. Because that's what it is, lack of knowledge. You cannot go in Walmart and just start recording employees or customers and saying freedom of the press. You don't know what you're talking about because you're the one that doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. Because the Walmart is privately owned. They're Walmart franchisees. So when somebody tells you I own a franchise, that means they're paying for the Walmart name. That means they're paying for the Target name. That means they're paying for the Macy's name. They are paying for whatever name is attached to that place. That's like considered to make it more easier for you guys. That's like indirect dealers for Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. Okay, they're not corporately owned; they are privately owned. So that's why they are indirect dealers, and even some corporate stores are privately owned. So it could go either way. So what you need to understand when you go into these stores, you're not allowed to record if they don't want you to record, because there have been instance in different stores that at T-Mobile stores that I've been to that I'm about to record and show you guys a phone, and the T-Mobile rep comes up to me and or the manager and says, "Oh, we don't allow recording in here." Okay, no problem. No disrespect. Oh, what, you're a YouTuber? Yeah. Okay. Okay, then go ahead. Because some people just want to go crazy and start recording them and oh, this piece of crap T-Mobile store. You can't do that. That is a privately owned business. And that's you need to know the law. Like it's the neck of knowledge. You guys need to stop being monkey see, monkey do. Okay? Just because that's like me saying, well, this person just jumped off the Trenton World make I mean Trenton makes the world takes bridge. I'm gonna go jump off that bridge too. It's the same ideology. You're doing everything. You see something on TikTok, you see something on YouTube, you see something on Facebook, you see something on Twitter, and you want to do the same exact shit. You got to have your own mind, your own brain, and be like, you know what? Let me do some research. Am I allowed to record in the store that I'm recording in? Ask freaking Google Gemini. You know how to use AI or CAI fake videos on YouTube, Twitter, and multiple platforms. You can ask and it will tell you. Gemini will tell you, no, this place is not a public building. So this is not a police station. This is not the USPS. You cannot record in these buildings because they're privately owned. And if you get caught with trespass, then you're going to prison. Then you're cursing out the cop. Then you're recording the cop and so I can record you, freeing them of the press or locking me up for no reason. No, they're locking you up because that T-Mobile store, that AT&T store, that Verizon store, that Walmart, that Target, that's privately owned. The manager just trespassed you. What does trespass mean? That you're not allowed to be in the premises anymore. Not even in the damn parking lot because the parking lot belongs to the whole structure. Good Lord. And that's why this is called mobile is life because everybody has a phone. Everybody wants to record other people and even disrespect people and record them, even though they don't want to be on video and then upload the video to YouTube. I think YouTube needs to come out with stricter guidelines when it comes to that. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who gets mad. I think YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, everybody, all these US owned companies, because now TikTok is US owned, okay? Just in case you guys weren't in the loop, is US owned. So all these US owned companies need to crack down on these people that want to post these videos disrespecting other people. Now, if you're being done wrong, fine with me. But when you just want to pull out your phone and start recording police because Walmart called police, because Target called police, because T-Mobile called police, because AT&T, Verizon, and you fail to realize this is the problem with most, I would say 85% of Americans. You don't know the law. You don't know what's the difference between privately owned and publicly owned. And whose fault is that? That's your fault. That's your fault. We're in freaking 2026. We're not in freaking 1982 when I was born. Okay? You choose to have that knack of knowledge. You choose to do that. You choose to say, well, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. I want to record Alex in McDonald's. No, I'll get you trespassed, and you will never step a foot in McDonald's because you will be locked the hell up. So people know not to cross me. Don't play with me. I know the law. You don't know nothing. You want to sit here and just blab your mouth off. Oh, no, 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 no. You better go before I get you trespassed. And you know what they do? Because that they do understand. You know what I'm saying? That they do understand. They don't understand that McDonald's is privately owned, but they do understand trespass. So they stop recording, and so that's why you haven't seen none of these people that I argue with on at McDonald's that have recorded me, putting me anywhere on social media. Because one they were recording me in a private establishment, privately owned establishment that is not a public service. Yeah, the public could go there and eat, but you can't go over there and just start recording because you want to. And no, businesses do not have to have signs that say, "Oh, we do not allow recording." That's just the ideology of an idiot that doesn't know nothing. Talking about, no man, you gotta have signs that say that I can't record in your private business. No, I don't. No, the hell I don't. If I pay 250,000 for this building for McDonald's to be here, yeah, who the hell are you to tell me what to do with my business? That's like telling somebody to do what you can go in somebody's car and do whatever the hell you want to do. You can go in somebody's car and just start recording inside their car and opening their door. No, because you would get shot or beat up because that car is privately owned. I guess that's the easiest way I could explain it to people that don't understand. Just like your car is your property, right? It's your property. You're either financing it or leasing it, which means you're renting it, but you're responsible. So it's basically yours for that lease time for the 3 to 5 to 6 years, however long you should lease. And if you're financing it for 36, 46, and even 50 months, then that's your basically your property, right? Would you like it if somebody went into your car and just started recording shit? Yo, what the are you doing, bro? What are you doing all around my cars, recording my tires? And your car is basically parked in a public place because if you park in front of your house, if you don't have a driveway, then that piece of sidewalk that on the other side of your lawn, that doesn't belong to you. That's public property. Okay, that is not your property. So that's like, how would you like it if somebody sat there and started recording your whole car, your license plate number, your seats? Oh, look, he got a rip on his leather, bro. You broke. You wouldn't like that, right? So that's the same ideology that you bring in when you're going to Walmart, harassing people, recording them, recording the police in Walmart, recording people at McDonald's, recording people at Wendy's, at Taco Bell. Those are all privately owned franchises. Okay. So this is a learning live stream, basically, because it is true. Mobile is life. Look at how many phones I own. Freaking five, and they're all activated on different carriers. So mobile is life, but you guys need to understand you can't break the law. Basically, you recording in a private establishment, you are breaking the law. You can't use freedom of the press, freedom of the press, because it's not freedom of the press. Freedom of the press is if I walk outside the premises, away from McDonald's parking lot, and I'm walking home, then that's public sidewalk, yeah. But when you're in the whole McDonald's, which McDonald's is probably, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 square feet or some shit like that. I don't know exact measurements. But anywhere in that parking lot, you're not allowed to record me. You could go on the sidewalk on the other side and then start recording me, but all that parking lot, all that structure is privately owned property. Okay? So if somebody tells you not to record, you're not allowed to record. Unless you want to be trespassed, because then you won't be able to go to that establishment. And that's the bonehead move that a lot of people make, a lot of Americans make. And I'm saying Americans in general. You could be Puerto Rican, black, Mexican, I don't give a crap what you are. You sit there knowing that that's the closest Target, the closest Walmart, the closest Walgreens, the closest Rite Aid, the closest CVS to your house, and they're all privately owned. And you go in there and start recording the manager. And then the manager says, if you don't, what's up, bro? If you don't stop recording me, I'm calling the cops. And you're like, call the cops. I don't care. It's freedom of the press. And then when the cops tell you that you're not allowed to record because it's a privately owned business, you want to sit there and argue with a cop that knows more than you because it's a privately owned business. So ma'am, Jessica, are you trespassing this loser right here? Yes, I am. Leave me alone. I don't care. I don't have to come here anymore. And then you got to drive like half an hour to the nearest Walgreens because you just permanently got banned from going to that Walgreens. And if they see you, whether it's 1,000 feet away from that premises, you're getting locked up. So that's the bonehead. So I had to start this live stream with this. That's the bonehead. So don't, please, my peoples, and I'm talking to every American. I don't give a shit what race you are. Stop doing what you see on social media. Okay? Stop saying freedom of the press inside of McDonald's, Walmart, and all that because they're all privately owned businesses. And if I worked security, they wouldn't have to call the cops on you because you would be leaving. You would be leaving. Unless you want to be in a headlock that you can't get out of. And then I'll put you out. I'll act like I'm in the bar. I'm suing. Go ahead. I'm doing my job, so I don't care. I didn't punch you. I put you in a headlock where I didn't risk your neck being broken or anything because I know how to do maneuvers. And now you're outside, so go home. Yeah, this is all private property. You can't record me here. Like I said, if you don't want me to hit you with a trespassing, get your butt home. That's all you need to do. Stop copying what you see on social media. These social media idiots are not professionals. They don't even know the law. They don't know the law. And that's the funny part. And that's why I need all of Americans that are here in the United States stop doing what you see on social media. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Because that's why people are like, oh, why Walmart needs security? Because of people like you. Why McDonald's needs security? Because of people like you. Why Taco Bell needs security? Because of people like you. Because that's what the owners are eventually going to do. What you think? That didn't happen in McDonald's before, and that's why the company that I work for is at McDonald's? Yes, it did. Yeah, Alex, you're right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they got security there. That's right. Because people would go in there and start recording and talking junk and blah, blah, blah. And now that I work there, nobody pulls out their phone. Nobody. Nobody. It was one girl that lied and said she was a big YouTuber. She did food reviews because now everybody wants to do food reviews. And she was like, "Oh, I'm recording for food," and I'm like, "Then why are you cursing at me? Why are you cursing at me? You're recording for you for TikTok for food, but why are you cursing at me?" So I was like, "Bro, if you don't delete that video, you'll be banned from this McDonald's." And she deleted it. And she said, "I'm never coming here again. I came from York's, Pennsylvania, some far place, to record it, and they said this is one of the best McDonald's in the area." I was like, "I don't care. It is one of the best McDonald's in the area, but that doesn't give you the right to sit here and curse at the manager and crash out on people. Crash out on people. So you even crashed out on me. So look, respectfully, I'm telling you, you had to leave. You had to delete that video, uh, and go because I could be in there and I could start recording you too. And that's why my boss wants me to get a body cam. So I am gonna order a body cam today after I get off this live stream. I'm going to Amazon. I'm gonna order a body cam, and you're not gonna see no more people crashing out at McDonald's because I'm gonna start recording. I swear to you now. And since they know they're recording, because they asked me, yeah, the camera's on, and you're probably on business, and I could record because I work here. You don't work here. You're just a customer that wants to act like a Karen or a Ken, and you feel entitlement. And now I'm recording you, and you never know. I might, my other channel that's called Real Talk TV. I might just start uploading these videos and get super popular on there. Like these videos will blow up. If I would have had the body cam, I would have specifically recorded the Karen that cursed me out and I kicked her out of McDonald's and I locked the doors so she couldn't come back in. Well, the doors were already locked because they were supposed to be locked. My bad. Yeah, they were supposed to be locked. So I told her she couldn't come in and she put the middle finger through all the see-through windows we got at McDonald's, hitting the glass, showing me the middle finger. And that would have been awesome because I was laughing. You guys would have heard me laughing in the video. Guys, look at this Karen. She's crashing out. Da da da. That's great content. I'm telling you, that would blow up. I think in that channel, if I would have posted that video, right? And all the people that have been crashing out on me at McDonald's for the last 2 years that I've been there. Well, the last 10 months that I've been there, that channel probably would have had like 2 million views right now because there's great content. People crashing out, acting crazy over barbecue sauce, over honey, over mustard, over mayonnaise. Just videos. The content is authentic, it's real, and it is amazing. So I'm gonna have a lot of content for that channel. I wouldn't put that here because that's considered basically like drama. So I will put that on that TV, the real TV, real TV. So I will put that shit there on the real TV channel, and that shit will blow up. But now that I got off that segment, I want to say thank you to all my viewers. I got viewers from India. Appreciate you guys. I got viewers from another place. I'm sorry, you guys know I'm dyslexic, so I want to say thank you. You guys watch my videos and watch my live streams on the replay. Don't forget to hit that smash that like button. Um, and what can I say? You know, you guys are liking the video that I made, at the Cricket store. I showed you guys the proof. I have used 367 gigs with Cricket, and Cricket is still kicking butt. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Um, People want me to try US Mobile, but I don't want to waste my money on US Mobile, to be completely honest with you guys, because I feel like it's going to be a waste of money. One thing that I don't like, especially about US Mobile, is that they change the billing cycle every month. I don't got time for that. That means I would have to put it on one of my credit cards, and I'm trying to lower down my debt, not add debt to debt, not like put that on auto pay on one of my credit cards and have it coming out every month. So I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I would like to watch all those body cam videos. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I'm gonna order that shit. As soon as I get off this live stream, I'm gonna order that joint. I'm gonna get that body cam. And I'm not joking. I'm buying like a 1 terabyte external memory card because that's what it takes. A micro SD card. So I'm gonna buy 1 terabyte micro SD card, pop that shit right in there. Somebody start acting crazy, crashing out, record. Damn, Alex, this is great content, man. Damn, you should have. I know it's gonna blow up. Trust me. Dumb videos will blow up. There's videos on here of people crashing out at Walmart and they have millions of views. So imagine at McDonald's. Imagine you guys hear me trying to calm somebody down and they're like, F you, F you, F you, you mother loving security officer, F you, crashing out on me because of some barbecue sauce and I got the body calm. It's gonna be through the roof. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, um, you know, Cricket is working great. The main reason why I would pick Cricket over US Mobile. US Mobile doesn't want people just speed testing piece because you're gonna get slowed down. Okay, you're gonna get slowed down. You're using too much data and you're putting too much stress on the freaking what's that called on the AT&T network by speed testing and speed testing and speed testing. And another reason why I wouldn't choose US Mobile over Cricket. US Mobile changes their payment date every freaking month. You seen December had 31 days, right? I started my service December 17th. So all Cricket did to fix that issue was take 1 day away. So since my permanent due date is on the 16th and my permanent renew date is on the 17th. So right, we're in January. January has 31 days. Tomorrow's the 1st of February. And when is my bill due? On the 16th, the same day it was due in January. So it's not going to change. So that's another big reason why I would not choose US Mobile. Another reason why I would not be leaving Cricket to US Mobile. HBO Max with ads and 150 gigs of cloud storage that you're not going to get from US Mobile. So there's too many pros and too many cons to use bigger terms. What's good, Booker? What's good, bro? U.S. Mobile is fire, dumpster fire. Yeah. So to me, U.S. Mobile has too many cons and not enough pros, guys. And this is my honest opinion. This is me. Like I said, a lot of people come for me. Well, you guys haven't been coming for me anymore ever since I posted on the live stream that I was speed testing US Mobile back in 2023. So you guys are like, let me shut up because he had the service before me. But this is different times. The Dark Star plan didn't exist in 2023. It was actually launched, I think, in 2024. That's X Gemini. Gemini. I love Gemini. Gemini is my best friend. Of course, artificial best friend. I don't have mental issues. When was the Dark Star plan from US Mobile launched? What year?
US Mobile officially launched its Dark Star network, which provides coverage via AT&T, on August 1st, 2024. While the public launch took place in August, the rollout happened in a few distinct phases. Early access started on July 15th, 2024, for customers who purchased a special early access kit. Public launch. The network became available to all customers on August 1st, 2024. Announcement. The plan to add AT&T as a third network option, joining Warp for Verizon and Lightspeed for T-Mobile, was first teased in late 2023. Since its launch, US Mobile has also introduced a teleport feature, allowing users to switch between Darkstar and its other networks via their dashboard. Would you like me to look up the current pricing or the specific data features available on the Darkstar network?
No, I don't need her to do that. That's all the information I wanted. That's all the information I wanted. So that being said, guys, in 2023, like I said, in 2024 was when you guys probably started, or 2025, and I had them when Dark Star didn't exist, when AT&T didn't exist. It was just T-Mobile and Verizon, the Lightspeed and Warp, and there was no switching back and forth between carriers. I know you guys are gonna say, well, that's a pro. Yeah, it is a pro, but you gotta wait a whole hour to switch. So I don't really care for that. And I don't really need it, to be honest. Because guess what? I got T-Mobile, I got Cricket, and I got Verizon. So what do I need the work for? I mean the switching between carriers. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's a feature for somebody that would need that feature. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I need the warp, I need to switch to Lightspeed. I need to switch to Verizon. I need to switch to Darkstar. I don't need to do that. My T-Mobile business doesn't have phone. Cricket, the green Dark Star network. Oh shit! And if that's not working, well, I got Visible or Verizon Business. Yeah, bro, my bad. My T-Mobile business line is not working right now. I'm over here at Home Depot, and for some reason, T-Mobile can't penetrate this building, bro. But Verizon can. So I don't need that. When you walk around with three iPhones and all three are on separate carriers, you don't need that. Now, am I telling you to spend the money that I spend every month on phone bills? No, don't do that. Don't do that. US Mobile is a great option for that. For people, but you got to be on the Dark Star plan to do that switching back and forth for free. And I think they only give you three per month. It's not unlimited. I think it's like three times per month or four that you can switch between the networks, which I don't know if that's costing US Mobile any money, but that feature is a pro. I want to say that is a pro. That is not a con. That feature is a pro. But me personally, I don't really care for that feature. Just being honest, I don't, because I got all the carriers. So I got the main three carriers. I got T-Mobile Business, I got Verizon Business, and I got Cricket replacing AT&T. Okay. So I don't need that. You feel me? I do not need that. There's other people that say, well, I need it. Well, you get it, broski. I would say your best bet is if you want to be on US Mobile, get yourself a little prepaid card. There's One Pay that I always recommend. That's a great prepaid option. Um, that doesn't do any overdraft fees. Or if you like the brick and mortar locations, you could get the $5 checking account that I got from Wells Fargo that doesn't let you overdraft, which is great. You pay $5 maintenance fee every month. And you also got the Bank of America version of it. That's what I got. You got the Chase version of it. That's what I got. Pay $5. But since I've been with Chase for so long, they don't even charge me $5 anymore. They just waived it completely. It's free. It's like, let's get this dude Alex the damn account for free. He's been with us for so many years. And to be honest, Chase, I mean, yeah, Chase stopped charging me for that. Citizens doesn't even charge me for it anymore, and Bank of America hasn't charged me for it anymore. So eventually, if you do enough transactions during the month, they'll eventually just, I guess, waive the fee. I'm just telling you my experience, just in case you don't want a smaller bank and you feel more comfortable with Citizen or Bank of America or Chase. Even U.S. Bank has a option. Has an option for a $5 checking account. So there's so many options out there. So many options. And I'm saying because these banks have brick and mortar locations, because you also could get Chime. Chime doesn't charge anything, overdraft fees or anything like that. They won't let you overdraft unless you got direct deposit and you got the spot me feature. Then you go overdraft with no interest and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Wells Fargo ish. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like Wells Fargo, bro. I just got it this year, and you guys know the main reason why I got Wells Fargo is because they let me make my own Alex Raw Tech debit card. I mean, yeah, Alex Raw Tech debit card. So this is the main reason why I went. People go to companies for. Remember, we have left the other carriers just to get a phone. For real. I opened up a whole Boost mobile account just to get the 16 Pro. So people do that. So of course I went to Wells Fargo because look, it got the Wells Fargo stamp, but you see what does it say there? Alex Raw Tech. And I designed it. It got the brick building with the shine. Right here it says tap to pay on that corner. So it looks awesome. It looks awesome. So I made this. So this is the main reason why I came to Wells Fargo for this. So, like I said, people go to different banks for different reasons. So, my main reason for going to Wells Fargo is that. And like I said, the best part is that this account only costs $5 a month, this checking account, and I can't overdraft. So, guess what? I'll put T Mobile on there. I'll put Metro on there. If I'll put whoever on there. I'll put Cricket on there for auto pay to get that auto pay discount. So, I know a lot of people have had really bad experiences with Wells Fargo. I know a couple of people. But like I said, I like that the fact that I could design you could design your own card. You could have put a picture of your dog, you could put a picture of your cat, you could put a picture. You just can't do nothing that's copyrighted. I tried to put the picture that I got on my wallpaper, my homie, right here. I forgot his name. I gotta finish watching this anime. My Hero Academia, the main character, right here. The one that All Might gave his power to. I forget his name. I was trying to get this exact image on the Wells Fargo card. And it was getting designed until they hit me back and they said, "We're sorry, we can't put this." They emailed me. They was like, "Mr. Febres, we're sorry, we can't put this on your card because this is copyrighted." And it is. It's copyright infringement. So they Wells Fargo could get sued for that. Now my name is my name. So you feel me? That's like when I show my own videos on YouTube videos, or if I want to show my channel on my other YouTube channels, I can do so. I'm not gonna copy strike myself. The card is cool. Yeah, thank you, bro. So I got it designed. So that's why I went to Wells Fargo. First, I looked it up online. I was like, look, I need a $5 checking account. Boom, done. And then I seen because I was looking at because a lot of customers that come to McDonald's have Wells Fargo. A lot of them. A lot of the people that work there got Wells Fargo. So the girls was like, Alex, the girls that work there, they're teenagers, they got Wells Fargo's account because they're like 18, 19. They're like, you know you could design your own card with Wells Fargo, right? And you said you're a YouTuber. They didn't believe me. For real. The girls did not believe me. Because like I said, they're teenagers. So like my daughters. They didn't believe me. They was like, yeah, look at my YouTube channel. Wow, you got 54,200 and something subscribers. Yes, I do. And they were like, wow, that's amazing. Keep up the great work. Well, let me tell you something. You know this card, my Wells Fargo card that I got to design with my Chihuahua's picture on it. You know that you could put your whatever you want. So let's say if you want to use your YouTube logo, you can do so. And that's why I was like, what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I was like, do they got like a $5 checking account? She was like, I don't know, but you should check online. And that's what I did. So that's what I'm saying. You got plenty of options to put on auto pay if you want a brick and mortar location, somewhere where you can interact with the bank manager or people. You got Wells Fargo, $5 a month, and you could put your prepaid auto pay on there. And that way you don't got to pay. Listen, I'd rather pay $5 a month to these big banks than getting a regular bank account like the one that I got for free with US Bank, because that one I could overdraft on there. So I gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? I could overdraft on there. And I have paid already overdraft fees to US Bank. So that's why I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a I'm gonna get a $5 account so that way when I put stuff on auto pay, I set it and forget it, because if I don't get paid in time, I don't get my paycheck in time, then what's the worst that's gonna happen? T-Mobile's gonna have to give me an extension, and that's going to hurt my credit for financing. But then you could get back on track and it'll get fixed, because that's why I wasn't getting zero. That's why I wasn't able to get this phone with T-Mobile, the 16 Pro, and I had to get Boost, and I'm explaining why. Because I was paying my bill late, and by paying my bill late, I was causing T-Mobile for me not to be trustworthy. You get what I'm saying? When you pay your bill late with T-Mobile, with Verizon, with AT&T, you look like an irresponsible person. So if they can't trust you to pay your bill on time, how can they trust you to finance a phone? And how do they know that you're going to stay financing the phone and not jump ship and go somewhere else? You're not trustworthy. So when I caught COVID, they understood. They let it slide. Okay, well, Alex, do this, Mr. Fabres. If you can do good from January to September, that's the promise that T-Mobile made me. Okay, T-Mobile Business. There was like, if you can do good payment history from January through September, you will get the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Well, the Max or the Pro, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, whatever comes out at zero down, and they kept their word. So that's why I'm faithful to T-Mobile Business. They kept their word. They said you pay your bill on time, or you have it on auto pay, you have the money there so we can take it out, and you'll be able to get the phone you want. And that's exactly what the hell I did, guys. That's exactly what the hell I did. I put it on auto pay on my one card, because I was using my one card auto pay for T-Mobile. And I would put, every time I got paid, I would put the money in there, and T-Mobile, thank you for your payment, right on the 14th of each month. So I set it and forget it. So now my payment history is awesome. Like, look, I already paid my T-Mobile bill. My T-Mobile bill is not due till the 14th, and I paid it the 30th yesterday. So come on, T-Mobile loves me. T-Mobile loves me. There was like, I never seen an account get such a high uh credit limit for financing in such a short time. And it's because of your flawless payment history. So I'm Gucci, bro. I'm Gucci. That's what I'm telling you guys. My bad. I keep moving back and the light shines right into the camera. That's why I tell you guys I don't need boost. I could get the 18 Pro with no issues. No issues whatsoever. I could get the 18 Pro. You feel me when it comes out. So, that's what I want. Tomorrow I gotta pay Karna, but I'm gonna give them their money, and I'm not gonna use Karna no more because it's just crazy. The way they do me dirty, it's crazy. For real, for real. I have a picture of my car on my Wells Fargo card. LOL. Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's nice. A picture of your car. I wanted my channel so that way when I'm using this card to pay, it'll do it. But on, when you put it on auto pay, it's not it doesn't show basically the channel name. It just shows Wells Fargo and is red. Mm. See, that's what it shows on Apple Pay. I wish Apple Pay had like a way to freaking do that. Like, show it. You know what I'm saying? Show it. But guys, it is what it is. I made some red something pizza that I bought at Dollar General for dinner, and I made garlic bread. I toasted some garlic bread. So that was my dinner. I'm tired. I was falling asleep on the chair waiting for the timer to go off on my iPhone. But yeah, guys, I'm giving you guys great options for you guys not to have to pay if you want these prepaid carriers to change your payment date. Now, if you're with, Metro, Boost, you know, um, Cricket, Total, Visible, you don't have to worry about your payment date switching. I mean, you want to do auto pay so you can get a discount, but you don't gotta worry about it. Look, let's go to Total Wireless. I want to show you guys that they got rid of the freaking plan, man. That sucks. They got rid of the discount. Total right here. Total Wireless. SmartUpWireless.com. Here we go. So I'm going to do a screen share here. I have a picture. Okay, I read that already. So I'm gonna be yawning a lot, guys. So I just gotta turn off the camera. Shoot, man. I swear, I think the Royal Rumble already finished, but I'm gonna watch it on replay. But I think he's gonna watch me because I'm super tired. So anyway, right here it says switch and save big from unlimited plans to the hotspot, hottest phones, hottest phones. So you could get the iPhone 13 for 49.99 at total, but guess what? 3 months of the plan in advance. Okay, you click here. It says offer valid through 4/15/24, so April. Device taxes and fees may apply. Restoration, new activation on a total 5G plus unlimited plan, 3 months of plan, uh, basically at point of sale, valid identification. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Cricket gives you this phone for free, just with one payment. Okay, and then it says get a free Samsung Galaxy A36 with the 5G or 5G with 3 months. See, that's what I don't like. This is not competitive. When Cricket gives it to you for free with 1 month up front at the store. Like that's crazy. Then right here, see, it says get one line for $20 a month. Guarantee 5 years with one line on the total basic 5G unlimited plan. You see, they don't have the 5G or 5G plus plan anymore. So I should have stayed with it last year. When I had it, I should have fought to get the number ported in, and I would have had it. And I already lost my total number with the old account. That account's completely gone. But I didn't really care because I have visible. So I was like, what the hell do I care about having total and visible? Just because total says Verizon. I mean the total 5G plus plan does have benefits. It does come with what is it? Disney Plus included. See, this Disney Plus Premium on us. So that means with no ads. With no ads, it's premium Disney Plus. Shadow sleeping and he's snoring. You guys hear him snoring? He is snoring super loud. So the 5G total 5G plus unlimited fits $60 with auto pay. With auto pay, and you get unlimited hotspot at 5 megs per second. That's where it sucks. And then the total basic 5G unlimited plan is $40 a month, and then you get 5 gigs of hotspot and unlimited data. But the unlimited data is not on ultra wideband; it's on low band 5G and LTE, which I guess is not bad. So basically, this is the $25 plan from Visible that you could get right now for 19 for 26 months. Uh-huh. This basically gives you the breakdown. Shoot, guys, I'm freaking tired. 720p and 1080p. So 720p on the 5G plus on the 5G plan and 1080p on the 5G plus plan, which I think it should be up to 4K if I'm being honest. I think that Verizon needs to compete better with this one. Seriously. They should come out with a new 5-year thing for the Visible Plus. I mean, sorry, for the total 5G unlimited and for the total 5G unlimited plus, where if you port in your number, you get 5 years. Or you get the plan permanent. Bump it. It's only fair, right? Bring your phone number and your own device and get the plan permanent. Not guaranteed for 5 years, permanent at that half price. You know? $30 without auto pay, 35 with auto pay. You know? And that'll be awesome, like the miss. Yeah, Shadow snoring. He's tired. All he does is sleep. Shalalo. Shalalo's out. He scared me. Um, but yeah, guys. So these say unlimited 5G data that won't slow down. And this one, both more the 50 and $60 plan. And the $40 plan does not say that. So you could be deprived in times of congestion. In times of congestion, you could be deprived. And guys, I can't look at your comments because I'm on the other screen. My bad. I had a picture of my cat on my. Oh, okay. It's all right, broski. You don't know. So those are the plans with total. They should have just kept it total by Verizon because the display of the screen says Verizon. I think Visible should have got that honor. Instead of my phone saying Visible, it should say Verizon because it is called Visible by Verizon. So those are the deals from take a look at Metro by T-Mobile. Damn, they're promoting the A17 hard body. Look at this. The more get get that more for your money. Freedom. Feeling, I mean. Get the new Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fee when a new line on a qualified plan when you bring your phone number. So no activation fee when you bring your phone number. This is super competitive. I don't know. I just like saying, sounding like dramatic like that. Super competitive. Yep, yep, yep. And guys, listen, because I gotta put this out there. Okay, when you bring your number, you can get the $40 plan. So not bad. You pay $40 a month and have a Samsung Galaxy A17. I want to make this clear, guys. Listen, I understand that when I make the videos or I show on the live stream, it shows my phone number. But if you're gonna text me to ask me something, I'm out of mobile carrier, and I ask you who are you, then you should just tell me your name. You shouldn't be worried because the person that texted me didn't text me from text now because I would have blocked it. It was from an Android because and it's a Texas phone number because the iPhone tells me Texas and it shows RCS. If you would have been texting me from my app, it would say SMS. So I already know when you're trying to play around. But anyway, the point here is if you have a question, then ask it. You don't got to get scared. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say. Because somebody was texting me and said they see my video this morning or the other day when I was speed testing in the room and it showed my number. He was like, "Oh, ain't you that YouTuber?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but who are you? You don't gotta be scared. It's not like I'm gonna, show your number on a live stream and say, 'Yo, dude,' da, da, da." It's only when you drive me crazy and you start blowing me up that I get annoyed. But if you're just gonna text me and ask me a question like, "Yo, Alex, this is Alex. Yeah, what's up? I have a question about this." Then I'll answer it. I'm not a douche. I know I have a tendency of getting mad, and I crashed out on certain live streams, but talking about US Mobile. You probably had a question about US Mobile. I think that's why you were scared to tell me who you are. You didn't have to be scared. You could have just asked me, like, Alex, why do you despise US Mobile so much? Because when I had them in 2023, it was the worst experience of my life. That's why. So, we got the A17 up in this piece, which is a nice little phone. Well, it's not even little. You know, you get the 13 for free too with Metro. After the third payment, you get the $50 back via Mastercard virtual debit. Well, gift card. I was gonna say debit card. Oh shit, Metro even has the iPhone Air for $700 with a port in, and it has it in the two colors, black and blue. That sky blue, baby. Thing look nice. Bring your number, new number. And you got to get the $55 plan. You get the $55 plan and you get $300 off for the air. So that's nice, man. I'm telling you, Metro likes to compete, guys. Metro does like to compete. They're a force to be reckoned with when it comes to competition. See, so here you go. You got HD streaming, mm, taxes and fees. Ju- 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 ju. Bring your phone to Metro. Bring your phone to Metro. Bring the phone you love and any of your affordable on any of our powerful affordable plans powered by the T-Mobile America's Best Network, according to Ookla. Yep. They make sure they put that in the fine print. Branded on always by Ookla's speed testing. So yeah, I know a lot of people get mad, and I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know why I hate T-Mobile. That's all I'm gonna say. Why I hate T-Mobile? It's like some people think that Ookla's getting paid by T-Mobile to say what they say. You know what I'm saying? And they're not. To me, they're giving their honest feedback. It's like, look, I want to show you guys something real quick. Let's get out of here. I want to show you guys something real quick. Show you something real quick. The video was last year. Hold on. I'm gonna play it safe, guys. I'm gonna end the screen share because I don't want to show my email that's attached to my channel, my Gmail. That's what I'm trying to say. See, look, I clicked on the wrong button and it will show all my personal information that YouTube has on me. See, I'm glad I stopped screen sharing. Good Lord. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna screen share it down. Metro has great deals. Yes, they do, broski. Yes, they do. Right about that, Booker Jones. Right about that, broski. So let's go here. Okay. And now I fixed it and I put the right cash up. ART24 PR, baby. I mean 20 PR. So we are looking for a specific video. For a specific video. Okay. I don't even know what video I clicked on. Let me see. Mm-mm. So we're gonna go to videos. Should have just clicked on videos. Duh! Should have just clicked on videos. Here we go. T-Mobile for Business 5G UC speed test. At Applebee's, that's not the one. T-Mobile for Business, new 50. Okay, nope, that's not it either. Let me see. How long did I post that video? T-Mobile. Okay, no, that's not it. T-Mobile for Business Home Internet. T-Mobile for Business Home Internet. T-Mobile unboxing. Okay, no, that's not it. Here we go. Look at this shit. All those I want to. This is why I think people should stop talking junk about T-Mobile. And now we got T-Mobile getting 1,400 down. And wow, 194 up. Oh yeah, T-Mobile still killing it, man. And this is T-Mobile Business. This is my T-Mobile Business line. 18 ping. Look at, oh my God, is it gonna over 2,000? Oh my God, guys, you know who this is? Your boy Alex Rawtalk. Damn, T-Mobile's killing it out in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, guys. Jesus Christ. This is amazing. Just look at this. Over 2,000. Wow. Over 200 up. But it went down. Yo. I gotta say thank you to my cousin for coming up here, giving me content for the channel. Wow, guys. This is amazing speeds. I mean, just look at this. 2,300 on N41. Over 200. Wow, I gotta screenshot that. Jesus Christ. I knew T-Mobile was doing big things. Damn, man, why can't I get this in Jersey? One day. One day. Look at this. 206. I'm glad I decided to make this video, guys, for you guys. Look at these amazing speeds on T-Mobile.
And this is Christmas Eve, so there's a lot of people at the mall today doing last minute Christmas shopping. Wow, 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 wow. So, guys, I will be dropping this video. I'm gonna be dropping the cricket one on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and this one will be on Christmas. Damn, 2,409 over 188. Killer speeds out here. Imagine when I check how much data users I got on T-Mobile Business. Good thing I got unlimited. Consistent over 2,000. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. My fingers getting tired. My pinky of holding the phone sideways like this. Look at those speeds, man. Killer speeds on T-Mobile, guys. Killer speeds. And then we're going to take it to fast.com.
All right, I'm into the video because I want to do like a voiceover and talk to you guys. So after seeing this, I need you guys that talk junk about T-Mobile to put respect on T-Mobile. That's all I need. Respect on T-Mobile. Okay? Because these are ultra wideband speeds. Okay? You seen me getting over 2,000, 2,400, 1,500, 1,800 on ultra wideband. And I'm getting that in Langhorne, Pennsylvania on N41. So you got to put respect on T-Mobile's name. Okay? So when they say that T-Mobile's winning against basically Verizon in certain areas, I mean, look at the speeds right there. You can't just be so much of a T-Mobile hater that you brush off these speeds that I'm getting on this video and be like, nah, I don't care. Nope. Nope, nope. Because don't worry. If it's not this month coming up, maybe in the spring, sometime this month of February, I'm gonna have my cousin take me back up there. We're gonna speed test Verizon. We're gonna speed test Cricket on the Supreme plan, which I'm pretty sure is gonna give me even faster speeds. So, and we're gonna put it to the test. I mean, watch this. I got 4 gigs down on this video. Look at this. This is T-Mobile. T-Mobile business. This is N41. N41. And look at that. 3.6 gigs down on fast.com. 3.6 gigs down. So you got to put respect on T-Mobile's name. Like I already said, you got to put respect on T-Mobile's name. Okay? When you show me a speed test with AT&T getting anywhere near 3 gigs on fast.com. I know I got it with Verizon one time. I think I got 2.5 gigs or even 3 gigs. But T-Mobile on this speed test is going to give me 4 gigs down on fast.com. Okay? And this is inside of the mall, Oxford Valley Mall in Oxford Valley, Pennsylvania. Okay? Not in Jersey, in Pennsylvania. But yet people say that T-Mobile has crappy service in Pennsylvania. Mm, this doesn't look like crappy service to me. Not at all. Getting 2,400 down, 2,500 down, 210 up, 215 up, 180 up, 190 up. Well, guys, you got to put respect on team. Look, this is the speed test right here. I think that I'm going to get 4 gigs on. Not too sure. Yeah, 5GUC, baby. And thank you to all new channel members, man. I appreciate you guys, bro. Appreciate you guys a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It tapped at 1.6 gigs. 1.6 gigs. Come on, man. It went all the way up to 6.1 gigs is what I meant to say. You guys know I'm freaking dyslexic. I said it backwards. 6.1 gigabytes. So if you didn't believe me that I was dyslexic, you know I'm not lying because you guys clearly seen that at the end of this video. I'm gonna rewind it. I got freaking tapped out. Well, it went all the way up to 6.1 gigs, and I said 1.6 gigs. Oh god. Watch. I'm gonna do it again. Watch this. Oh no, I think this is the end of the video, right? Yeah, no, I need to push it back some. It's on this other speed test that's gonna go all up to, and I'm gonna pause it too when it gets all the way up there to 6.1 gigs. Boom, right there. 6.1 gigs. Read it and weep on fast.com. So put respect on T-Mobile's name, damn it. Put respect on T-Mobile's name. 6.1 gigs down on fast.com on N41. You know T-Mobile does not have millimeter wave like that. They put it in stadiums, not in malls, okay? This is N41 peaking at 6.1 gigs. So yeah, put some respect on T-Mobile's name. You see it right here, the 6 and the 1. I'm dyslexic. That's why I said 1.6 gigs, but it's 6.1 gigs right there. So yeah, put respect on T-Mobile's name. I don't want to hear you talking trash about my carrier. All right? There you go. Now, when you show me a screenshot, which is going to be most likely out west, that you'll see, something like that coming out of millimeter wave, peaking at that type of speeds. But in the East Coast, nope. So yeah, put some respect on T-Mobile's name. Um, Stop acting like T-Mobile's the worst company ever. They have improved so much, and that's a fact. So yeah, I don't need to hide my face. Put some respect on T-Mobile's name. All right. Put some respect on my favorite company. It peaked at 6.1 gigabytes. That is incredibly fast. Okay. That is incredibly fast. So, guys, now I'm going to take it down because I'm about to go watch wrestling and probably hope fall asleep and take a nap. So, I want to thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that liked. If you haven't liked the live stream, hit that like button. It really helps out the live stream immensely, gets it out to more people. Shout out to my people from India that watch me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you guys haven't took, when I have imitated reps, and stuff like that, offensive. Because I'm only doing it to, speak like the rep spoke when I was talking to them on the phone, and not in any form of disrespect to my Indian brethren. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys do watch me from India. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't think that Indians know English, but yes, the hell they do. A lot of them speak English in India. So yeah, so they understand every word that's coming out of my mouth right now. So appreciate you guys. Keep supporting the other country that supports me too. All the other countries keep doing it. Appreciate it. Bottom of my heart. Thank you to all the new channel members. Make sure you show some love to my boy Sneem Mobile Tech, Carlos S Tech, Little Mac and JTV. If you want to learn about speakers, the Alex Raw Audio channel. What else? Well, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Latrell Jennings. Uh, Beat Tech Reviews. What's the other dude's name? Magic Tech Reviews. I don't know if he's still pushing out content. Hopefully. And who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Forgetting anybody? Latrell Jennings, the homie. I know he be busy. That's why he don't be stopping by like that. Iceberg and this dude. What's his name? Texo Channel. Let's get Texo Channel to 1,000 subscribers. He does great content. He was showing his speeds on fiber on Verizon Files. Okay, so listen. This is what I wanted to show you guys because my brother hasn't shipped, and that's not my responsibility. Before I end the live stream, this is his responsibility, so he's got to take this shit back, not me. This is the box that Texo Channel has. This thing is built for up to 4 gigs down. Okay. But it supports 2 gigs down now because that's what Verizon Files has. So this is the new Verizon Files router. I was trying to get it But Verizon Files is being a pain in the butt. But I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Well, they close on Sunday, on Monday. When I get off, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna tell them I want this box right here. This is the new router from Verizon Files that shoots up to 4 gigs. But anyway, um, of course, and that's through Ethernet cable. Want to make that clear, not on Wi-Fi. Ethernet cable. They can't guarantee those type of speeds, on Wi-Fi. But yeah, guys, I want to say take care. God bless and be safe. Subscribe to the channels I mentioned, and I am definitely gonna catch you guys on the next one. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Like I said, you guys are the ones who motivate me even when I'm tired, super duper tired. And and I still make this content for you for real. I still did, went to the cricket store, made Sunday eat, and now here, you know, live streaming with you guys. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at, you know, 54,300. So I want to say thank you to all the new to all the new subscribers to the channel. Support your boy. Your boy keep pushing out this content. Take care. God bless and be safe. You already, guys, and thank you for watching. I'm going upstairs, and I'm probably gonna the Royal Rumble's probably gonna watch me because I'm gonna start snoring like Shadow. I know you guys heard Shadow snoring. That was actually Shadow snoring in the background of the live stream. But yeah, guys, catch you guys in the next one, guys. Deuces.